Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would officially and finally start sketching on camera with you guys. So today is I decided to do the introduction video today. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of, a lot probably, of talking and getting showing you guys what I'll be using and things like that. So the next video we will be doing some official sketches. So this is the introduction video and let's get into it. So we're going to be using the ELO sketchbook, or EO. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I think it's ELO. Some people say ILO or ELO, but I think it's ELO. I'm not sure though. This is a 8x8 square sketchbook, and this one's a brand new one, and I'm gonna be using this one just to sketch with you guys. So it says it's a perfect square, easier for sharing on social media without the awkward cropping. So that would be cool for when we finish the sketches. I'll put them on Instagram, I guess. It says hardcover, take your ELO sketchbook anywhere, knowing that your drawings are protected. And the cover, it is pretty hard. It feels like soft, but it's hard. It says heavyweight paper, great for most drawing tools, pencils, pens, ink, pastels, you name it. And it says it's 122 pounds or 180 GSM. There's also a little star down here, and it says depending on use. So in other words, tread lightly. And it says fair price. ELO sketchbooks are made with high quality materials, but still easy on your wallet. So I've not been to the ELO website since the last time these were bought, which were years, because when I originally had started sketching, I didn't really like the ELO's paper. So we're just gonna take a quick trip to their website. Hope you all can see it, and let's see. Okay, let's see. It looks like they have markers too. Okay, so right now they have a watercolor sketchbook that's $22.75. I may look into getting that. But the one that I have, and they have markers too, that's pretty cool. But the one that I had the 2-pack. And on here it's showing that it's $30. So I think we paid a little bit under that. I think it was like 20 something. But they also have a 5-pack that's $75, and it says for US and international. And they also have the sketchbook and marker set for $50. And they have other, they're pretty nice. But I may look into getting this watercolor sketchbook. It comes, I thought it came in colors, but these are just the social media icons. So this one is 64 pages, 300 GSM, cold press. Oh, and you can get it on Amazon too. Interesting. Okay, so that is that. So let's open this bad boy up and we'll get a look at the inside. And then I'll tell you also what we will be sketching for episode 1 of, I think I'm going to call it Sketchbook Stories. And you'll see why in episode 1. I'm trying to open this, really only kind of limited to one wrist here. My wrist is still kind of in pain, so another reason why we're not sketching today. We're just gonna go through some things. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this to the side. So it has a nice band, just gonna take it off. Now, the one thing I didn't like is that it does leave an imprint, but I'll get over that. It'll be fine. So I'm gonna open it and take off the paper. And it also has, I have a coupon on here. I don't know if it's expired. I've not, you know. But it has their social media stuff on here. You can also share your artwork on social media using hashtag #ShowMeYourElo. So that's cool. So when you open it, the inside is yellow and it has a "You found me, send me back to," and then you can put your info here and a reward if you choose to pass on a reward. And then it has, the first page is like kind of glued to this yellow page. So I'm thinking maybe we'll use this page as a, maybe testing our materials, or maybe we'll do a cool like drawing for the intro to the sketchbook. But to me, the official sketchbook starts here because it's not stuck to anything. And this sketchbook also lays flat. As you can see, it is flat. And that's anywhere I think you go in here, it'll lay flat. Yeah. So that's pretty neat. It lays absolutely flat. So we definitely will be needing that. So I already have a nice little idea that I thought would be really cool for our sketchbook stories. And it comes with a pocket too. Look at that. You can put things back here. Pretty nice. I can fit my hand in there. So during sketchbook stories, the videos may be, I'm gonna try to keep them limited to about 30 minutes, but they may be a little longer, maybe 45 to an hour. If you'd like me to break them up, because I was thinking of doing sketchbook stories once a week. So if the videos are really long and you want me to break them up in parts throughout the week, if that's better, let me know. So during our journey, I have my pencil case here, and so far the tools that I have been using the most, we're obviously going to test, we're going to be using some water mediums in here, but I don't think I need all of these. I think this one and this one would suffice, and I might even bring in some regular paintbrushes. I have the ones that I use the most kind of rubber band together, but during this week there were a couple others that I was using that was kind of cool. So I'm gonna practice a little bit more with these and see if I, enjoy them. But these, I think I can say I can put back into my little paintbrush tin over there. My Copic multi-liner in sepia, I really want to keep this in here, but I don't like that the line is so small. So I'm going to keep it in here for now, but it may, Now my pencils, of course, I'm keeping my regular pencils because these are hard pencils. They're all like something H. So like this is a 3H. This is a 9H, I believe. These are 2H and just regular H. And then I have another one in here somewhere. Here, this is a 6H. So I'm definitely keeping those because I like to sketch with harder pencils. They're also easier to erase. They don't smudge everywhere. Definitely keeping my erasers. We're definitely going to need those because these sketchbook stories, they won't be perfect, but, they're practice. They won't be like those pretty perfect pictures you see all over Facebook and, when everybody's like sketchbook store, tour and it's all fancy. Some may come out like that, but, some may not because I'm not, I don't have enough art practice. So I'm keeping this eraser as well. This is like the little rectangle one. So keeping that, and then I'll keep all of the sketchbook stories in a playlist too. I'll make a playlist. Definitely keeping this because since my sepia Copic pen doesn't, the lines aren't big enough, I've been using this one, and this is just a Prismacolor Verithin in crimson red. Now my Derwent sketching, I didn't use these at all, so I think I'm gonna take these out and I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my little drawer thing I have here off to the side. So I do have a gold, a silver, and a white gel pen in here. I am going to keep these in here in case I run into some awesome finished pieces that need some gold, silver, or white for some reason. Washi tape I'm going to keep in here. This one's almost done and I can't wait because it was kind of annoying, but I'm trying to go through my washi tape, so we'll leave it. Now my black wing I didn't use last week at all either. It's pretty dark as far as lines go, so I'll take that out. My Copics, I do think I should keep at least 2 in here, so I'm probably going to keep the 05 for sure, and maybe the 07 for thicker line work. The other 2 I'm going to put away. This is also my other eraser, definitely keeping this one because this is very fine, so we'll keep that. The Arteza gel pen I didn't use, but I think I might want to keep it in here because I think this one is a little bit less opaque, or more opaque than, it's a different white than the Uniball, so I'm gonna keep that in here. Definitely keeping binder clips, even though the sketchbook lays flat. I'm gonna keep them just in case we might do work in some other paper. I also have a white Prismacolor in here. I'm gonna keep that. This is my Micron PN pen. I'm gonna keep this in here as well. This is also waterproof. Takes a little bit longer for some reason for this to dry than my Copics though, but I'm gonna keep it in there. And I also have a black acrylic marker just in case for like big background things. I have a regular ink pen in here just in case. And actually I'm gonna switch this for my gray one because the gray one is what I use to sign artwork, my name on artwork. And then I also have a red lead pencil in here I'm gonna keep. So these are the things that you will see mainly throughout our sketchbook stories sessions. So I'm just gonna put them all back in here. And these I won't put in here. I'm gonna keep these on my desk because this is actually my travel case. I have some wet wipes in here. And then all of my lead pencils I'm just gonna keep because they look cool here, but I do use some of them. I don't use all of them, but I use some of them. I have another thing of wet wipes here, some Post-it notes, my pencil sharpener, and my ruler. So I think we're set for, you know, the actual sketching and line work material. Now, I also plan on using some, I'm going to try to use some watercolor in here. And, you know, I will either do straight watercolor or I'm going to come in with some, I have the Arteza Everblend markers that will probably make an appearance, most likely, because I've been enjoying those. And then also, I have the Twee markers as well, which will also make an appearance because I like the way those work. Now, as far as watercolors go, I haven't really chosen which watercolors I'm going to use in here, but I do have a little notebook, and I think I'm just going to use this as my reminder notebook. So we are going to test. Let me just grab a pen. Okay, So in this book, and I'm going to put sketchbook stories so I know what I'm talking about with this list. Sketchbook stories. And I just ran it all together, but hey. Matter of fact, I'll put hashtag. That way it doesn't look crazy since I ran it all together. And I'm just going to put test materials. And we'll test the materials together. It won't be in this video. Like I said, this is just the intro video. So we need to test everything in the pencil case. We need to test the Everblend markers. And I'm going to put H2O. We need to test watercolors. I don't think I'll be using, I'm going to put Everblend and Toy markers together. I don't think I'll be using like alcohol markers in this book. We need to test the Neo 2s. And I think roughly, and then I guess if I get some gouache along the way, once I do get it, I mean, I have some cheap ones, but once I do get it, I'm going to test it in here too. So, and we can test, now for color pencils, I'm just going to put like color pencils generally, but I do want to test all of them and then choose one set that works well in this book, and that's the set I'm going to be using. So we will test everything in this book before we start actually sketching, and it'll probably just be like some little swatches or some things like that. Now, on to what sketchbook stories will consist of. Every week, I am going to take our characters and I'm going to come up with what they are doing for the day. So I will have a video introducing the characters. Now, I don't have names for them. I have names for one of them, but I don't have names for the rest of them. Right now, it's only 3 main characters. That's what we're going to focus on, the 3 main characters and what they're doing for the day. And I'll go more in depth of that in the first video. I'm going to do a video introducing each character, and then I'll explain more into detail. So when I make these videos, you can grab a snack, your coffee, put me on in the background, because literally I will be telling a story as I sketch. So while I'm sketching, I plan on, telling what they're doing, how they're feeling, so you can get a feel of the sketches when I am doing them. And also, if we come up with a final sketch that's cool too, then it'll be an additional video of us doing that final sketch with the line work and the full-on color and so on and so forth. If we don't come up with a final sketch,